Dubai, the most luxurious city in 2022. In the last decade, Dubai has become synonymous with luxury. A police force with supercars, tons and tons of tourists, the world's tallest building, several man-made islands, the Palazzo Versace abandoned luxury cars, the world's tallest hotel, no tax, and several record-breaking architectural masterpieces. One can barely argue that Dubai is now the world's luxury capital. But just how did Dubai become this luxurious? I know you are probably thinking, oil money. Oops, not quite. The answer lies in the question. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the global headquarters of luxury, Dubai. In today's video, you'll find out how Dubai became Dubai and shocking facts about this city. So that brings us back to the question, how did it all begin? You know, back in the 50s and 60s, Dubai was simply a normal town in the Middle Eastern country of UAE. Yeah, Dubai is not a country. It's a city and the capital of one of the 6 emirates that make up the United Arab Emirates, a federation of emirates. So technically, Dubai is a state and a city, but definitely not a country. Okay, let's just give you a sort of timeline of events from way back in the 60s. So oil was discovered in the UAE back in the 50s, although it was only found in Dubai back in the 60s, but oil production began later in the early 70s. By 1978, the Dubai World Trade Center was built, a massive leap into the future of the Emirati and their luxury empire. After discovering oil, the Emirates, though, had other plans. Great plans, I'd say. You know, if there is one thing about the UAE, is that they aren't short of visionary leaders and rulers, and they've somehow managed to pass their visions and legacies from decade to decade. These rulers, great leaders also. Later in this video, we'll talk about one of the most insane concepts of a climate-controlled city that the UAE monarchy has under their wraps. Okay, here's what happened in the 80s. They began to shift their focus on diversifying the state's economy from oil to tourism, real estate, and luxury basically. And this plan worked out well. Here's some fun fact. Oil once accounted for 50% of Dubai's revenue, but as of 2022, oil revenue contributes much less than 10% to the economy of Dubai. By the way, don't forget there are lots of other countries with much more oil than the UAE. So we get to give credit to the leaders and how they manage the system instead of just oil. Okay, so fast forward to the 90s. Dubai began to focus on massive development of the city's infrastructure and to upscale the architectural masterpieces. As a result, many desert lands were converted into roads and malls. Talking about roads, today Dubai is the second best city to drive in. With the massive construction and urbanization of Dubai, tourists began to troop into the city, which meant more money for the Emirates. Today, Dubai International Airport is the world's busiest airport by international passenger traffic. Dubai became what it is today from the 1990s to the 2010s, and the foundation for luxury was laid. But of course, we can't really talk about Dubai without the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. Completed in 2010, the Burj Khalifa stands at 2,717 feet, that is 828 meters, into the sky. It's pretty much the symbol of Dubai's architectural and financial prosperity. But at that time, Dubai was just getting started. Before the Central Park Tower was completed in 2020, in 2012, Dubai shocked the world by breaking the official record for the world's tallest residential building, the 23 Marina and the Princess Tower. The latter sits comfortably 1,356 feet above the ground and costs an estimated $210 million. Overtook the 23 Marina, which was also completed the same year. So much for luxury. To become the center of luxury, Dubai knew they had to solve one crucial issue – security. So the government enacted stringent rules that reduced crime to a bare minimum across the Emirates. Assisted by robots, the Dubai police are empowered with supercars to fight crime. Now think about it, a police officer in an Aston Martin 177, but it's not just a reality, and I think that's the closest you can get to feeling like the mercurial 007, James Bond, in real life. Haha. Yeah, as a tourist you want to feel safe, so seeing these officers in luxury cars like Bugattis, Ferraris, Lamborghinis and stuff adds a unique feel to the luxury. But of course, the Dubai police also has the fastest police car in service and one of the fastest cars globally, the Bugatti Veyron. Good luck trying to outrun the police. Dubai may not be the Paris or Rome of tourism, but you can't be against them taking over those cities anytime soon. Dubai seems to keep growing, from sand dunes to the Burj Khalifa and the Burj Al Arab. In fact, the construction rate is so high that an estimated 25% of the world's construction cranes in existence are in Dubai alone. Now, that's some crazy focus on development and luxury. You can't really talk about the lustrous luxury of Dubai without the Palm Islands. The whole project took just 6 years to build, which is supersonic speed given the project's enormous size and trailblazing nature. This marvelous artificial island, which increased the shores of Dubai by over 160%, can be seen from space and has been dubbed the 8th wonder of the world and is one of the famous sights to see in Dubai. To create such a masterpiece with pinpoint accuracy, satellite images and high-tech GPS were used to place the sand in the right spots. Aside from the luxury, the 11-kilometer breakwater surrounding the Palm Islands helps reduce raging storms from reaching the island. Today, Dubai has numerous infrastructures for your luxurious satisfaction, with several world records: the world's largest flower structure, the highest outdoor pool, the highest tennis court at 1,000 feet, world's most extensive fully automated railroad system, the world's tallest hotel, the world's longest luxury bars, the super bars, the world's largest mall, the famous Dubai Mall, and over 100 luxury resorts. The Dubai Mall also houses the world's largest aquarium tank. The list is endless, really. But the future is even far brighter for Dubai. As we mentioned earlier, the ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, has made it clear Dubai intends to build a climate-controlled city called the Mall of the World. In his own words, our ambitions are higher than having seasonal tourism. The city Mall of the World will have over 4.3 miles of pedestrian walks promenades connecting the city. This will help solve the summer's high temperatures in Dubai, which can reach 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Dubai already has air-conditioned bus stops, but the 48 million square feet city will go as far as air-conditioned with a retractable dome. In addition, the city will host a wellness district for medical tourists and over 100 hotels with over 20,000 rooms and a 50,000 capacity parking lot for other tourists. Everything from food to accommodation, you can get premium luxury in this city. Of course, Dubai is just that city. From luxurious restaurants like a crane-suspended restaurant 164 feet in the air, to flying cars, to 7-star hotels like the Burj Al Arab Hotel, where guests get a 24-karat gold-plated Apple iPad. You'll also get everything in between. Other projects like the Dubai Water Canal Project, the Museum of the Future, the Dubai Frame, the Blue Water Island with the Dubai Eye, the Aladdin City inspired by the popular comic character Aladdin, the Dubai Creek Tower, which will be taller than the Burj Khalifa, and many more projects are under the wraps. You cannot bet against Dubai becoming the tourist capital of the world as well. As a Muslim state with over 75% foreign population, alcohol is only sold in specific locations. But Dubai is relatively free with respect to many other Middle Eastern states, with religious freedom now at an all-time high. One problem, though, the emirate might have to consider in the future is the massive gap between the splendor of the rich and the misery of the poor workers, mainly from India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. With a little more spread to the middle class, Dubai may just be everyone's dream city in the next decade. But for now, it's undoubtedly a city to visit to witness the largest conglomeration of the world's best luxury destinations in a single city. Okay guys, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. See ya!